So basically what's going on is I'm playing NBA 2K17, and since NBA 2K18 is soon coming out, I decided to play this. There's a playlist on the game where there's like custom made teams or rosters, and one of them was having all the best players that's ever played on that team on the same team. So like from like 1980 all the way up to 2017 or 2018, I suppose. Well, no, not 2018, 2017. And they have all the best players on that team. So I decided to pick the Raptors and go up against the Lakers, where they have Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, all of them. And I played the Raptors, which had DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Chris Bosh, Vince Carter, stuff like that. And I just wanted to see if the enemy team was on, well, I think it was pro, which is kind of like a medium difficulty. If they were on that, how difficult it would be for me to beat them, because I'm not that good at this game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. And Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal on the same team. Yeah, there's somebody that created this list, and like the 2K Live or something like that. They created a list, and I guess they have like different songs, different intros for each one, so that's pretty good.
Welcome everyone to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers. And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Luke Walton. Dave, what do you have to say?
You see just a little.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yep.
And Steve, for both these teams, a lot of young talent, a lot of youthful exuberance out there.
Yeah, the future is bright. When you have guys that play the right way at a young age, it's exciting to see where they will be 2 or 3 years down the line.
Best is yet to come.
Yeah, I'm guessing everybody's in their prime too, and I kind of forgot the controls. So let's find out what the controls are. Okay.
Ready?
I still don't know how to jump or jump, but okay.
So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got DeRozan, Lowry out there with Carter. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Bosh in at the power forward position.
And they are on the board first.
Let's see if that gets them off and running.
Here's Lowry. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Bosh. Outside Lowry. Baylor with the steal.
What was that?
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Baylor.
Excellent work there in transition.
He doesn't give the defense any time to set up. He just goes extremely hard to the bucket.
Baylor against DeRozan. Now here's Bosh. Defense right on him.
Oh, come on, Bosh.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Oh, Shaquille can't make a free throw.
Fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
And he's good on the second.
Oh, he made a free throw.
And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers
prime.
bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
Yeah, it's a different kind of
Finally, a basket by Lowry.
I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. DeRozan against Baylor. DeRozan dishes to Carter. The 3-ball. The shot by Lowry, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Count the basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Yeah, great job getting to the bucket and not letting the defense bother him one bit.
Lowry, you're right next to it. My God.
Time as it falls. 7 points in the game.
He's been very decisive, very accurate shooting the basketball. Extremely productive quarter so far.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
The one thing we know about Lowry, he isn't afraid of the big moment, for better or for worse. And Steve, when there is a game-deciding possession, he makes sure to either take the shot or certainly be active in the play.
What I love about Kyle Lowry is that he has a short memory. A bad play or missed shot does not deter him. He comes right back figuring he can make the next play, and he makes a lot of big shots for his team.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Lowry. Johnson. Toronto grabs the miss.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella is lurking around.
Lowry inside the line. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Timeout.
Lowry's got 9.
He's been on target all. Come on, let's go.
That's good from Goodrich. Packers last season introducing a new logo, new jerseys, revamped colors to go with their new motto, We the North. And they seem to have captured, Steve, the spirit of this fan base.
Yeah, I think some teams like the Brooklyn Nets, they put Brooklyn across the front of all their jerseys, home or away. The Raptors, they like to keep that on the front of their jersey. They want to represent not just Toronto, but the whole country.
Chamberlain a screen. Worthy against Christie. Free throw line jump shot, and too long on the shot. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
McGrady passes to Stoudemire. Sullinger outside. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
I know, but
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Pure hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Here's McGrady. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
It's stolen by Stoudemire. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Christie.
Oh, trying to put that up.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Raptors out in front as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages.
Oh, that's not charging.
Success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
I was going around him. He was moving right in front. He was asking for it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's stolen by Lowry. That's tipped.
Lowry can't dunk, I forgot.
Lowry against West. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Out to West. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. West has got 8 points.
The defense totally blew it. They left him way too wide open, and he dropped that one with ease.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Wants to get it to Worthy and does.
Oh my
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Raptors. Carter comes in for McGrady. Cooper, the pass to O'Neal. Well, fast break buckets are high percentage shots, but the game tends to grind
wasn't a shooting
down to the
foul.
boards. You were just talking about this. What's the key to efficient half-court offense?
You know, I think, Kevin, you get a chance to see some of these teams run their offense, but the ball just stays on one side. You got to get the defense moving around so they can have some confusion, so you can get some easy looks.
Yeah, keeping that, moving the ball side to side, keeping that defense moving. Easier said sometimes than done. I mean, you've got to have unselfishness on that floor.
You know, it's so many great players. Sometimes they look and say, I can make the play. But you got to just move that basketball to a better play.
That bucket in no time at all.
25.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
To the inside and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
God.
That is just
Vince
a careless
Carter,
turnover.
look
You've
up.
got to be smarter in those exchanges.
What is going on? How the
Here in the
ball
second
ended up
quarter,
down
just
that way?
under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, we got Kobe Bryant.
Outside Bryant. Johnson outside. Here's Baylor. Toronto grabs the miss. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay, surprisingly.
On the wing, DeRozan. Baylor defending. Another miss by DeRozan. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Johnson kicks to O'Neal. 13 feet away. And again, the Lakers no good.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
It's Bosh with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Bosh has got 6.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Inside to stop the drought. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
So tall.
O'Neal's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Carter for 3. And that one is off.
Nice.
And the Lakers going the other way now.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Johnson kicks to Bryant. The 11-footer.
Got it.
And he hits the jump shot. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Oh! Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
That was a 360 dunk.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just cannot quantify.
Well, I'm going to quantify something right now, Greg. This is a close game, and that was something special.
He's going to shoot it.
And there's the call on Bosh.
Oh, why did I jump? I jumped as Bosh when I went to jump as somebody else. Missed that. We have 3 seconds left. Why are you putting in subs?
And here's Bryant for 3. That shot, no good. And the first half comes.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have gotten defense into offense. How do you keep that going?
Push the ball. We always want to push the ball. That's to stop. But again, we got to make good decisions. We don't want to come down and give it right back to them and let them run it down our throat to the other end. Run the ball, wings get out and run, pass it ahead, but then make good decisions and attack the basket.
Dwayne, good luck the rest of the way.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Sick.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry out there with Carter. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's DeRozan.
Give me an N1.
Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Valanciunas over the last few years has always been pretty good offensively.
He's the one that worked on.
And also now on the defensive end, he's a guy that's not a liability. Yeah. He has taken large strides to improve in that area.
Looking at Valanciunas and his defense, he seems to be a lot more decisive in his action, Steve. Seems like a small thing, but that means so much at his level.
Yeah, Jonas is not hesitant on the rotations and charging out to the perimeter. He's playing with more confidence on the defensive end. He'll be all right.
Valanciunas hits them both. Steve, one complaint the fans have had with Valanciunas is that he has not been given enough time on the floor. Whenever he's out there, he's impacted, but he is never, it seems, staying on the court as long
went
as the
past
fans
4
would like.
people.
Yeah, I think for him he's been great in short bursts. He's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, even when he's a starter in his whole career. Consistency for a long time is the next step.
I was passing to DeMar, but you know, it's all good.
Out on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
I didn't get Legend
He
Edition,
thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
Outside for Lowry. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Bosh. And the rejection.
Oh my gosh. Always blocked from behind.
Terrible beginning to the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
No.
And again, the Lakers no good. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Carter, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's DeRozan. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Raptors lead by 2.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Get over here, guys. Hustle up. Let's talk.
Well, we know the NBA has always valued scorers, guys that can put the ball in the basket and get paid to do it and do it well and do it a lot. Do you think, Steve, the great defenders are still undervalued in this NBA?
Yeah, I think so. I think people don't understand from my day to now, because of the new rules, no handshaking, no touching. You have guys now that's a premium to be able to guard some of these guys. The way they're scoring the basketball, you need more guys that can defend at an elite level than I think you did in the past.
Harder to play good defense or good offense?
I think harder to play good defense right now because you can't touch. Guy coming at you, full speed, just a sleight of hand touch, it's a foul now.
So more effort, more hustle required on that end.
More team defensive minded right now, I think, as well.
With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Mr.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
McGrady dishes to Sullinger. Right side, Bosh. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bosh has got 8 points. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Chamberlain a screen. Here's Worthy. Out to the right wing. Cooper against Lowry. Tries again. And it's West missing. Raptors leading by 5. And there's Lowry.
Good job.
That's good on the assist from DeRozan. 13 points for Kyle Lowry. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Chamberlain with a screen on Lowry. Here's Cooper. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Bosh has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. West with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. And Davis, here we go. And finished off by Davis.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And here is Goodrich. Offline with his 3. Pulls up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 40% from the floor here. Now West. He's got 8. Nailed from three-point land. West has got 11.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Christie. And there it is for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just hold on to it.
McGrady outside. Stoudemire kicks to Davis. 4 on the clock. That's tipped.
No rebound.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
West outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him.
They just push in. Make sure they don't get that ball.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Valanciunas. No good that time. Baylor is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Bryant. Then it's Johnson. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
He needs to regroup, catch his breath, and take some high-quality shots.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Carter. They grab their own miss. Three-pointer. Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Yep.
And the Raptors lead by 7. Screen by O'Neal, and Bryant wide open. He shoots, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight. Carter outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The Raptors have made steady progress offensively. You think back to 2012, they were one of the 6 least efficient offenses in the league. The last couple seasons, top 5.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Schmitty, if you had to nitpick the Raptors offense, what is it they could do to get even better?
Well, I think from the three-point line, they were 4th in three-point percentage last season, but only 19th in attempts. I think they could stand to shoot a few more out there at the same time. I like their mentality of attacking and getting into the lane.
Here's Bosch. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lakers trail by 7. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Shot off the screen. Johnson gets the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
The first free throw is good.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Good job,
West is checked in. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Johnson against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that was huge.
We gotta seize this game. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Second chance shot, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point push.
What toughness by Lowry, coming away with the rebound
the
in the middle of a physical
the
scrum.
And then goes right in for it. That was a good one. Just nailed this one, and we got 6.
Free throw dropped for Kyle Lowry. Smitty, you're a proud alum of Michigan State. Great school, great program. You contributed to help build the Clara Bell Smith Student Athletic Academic Center there on campus. One of the great facilities in all of college basketball. When you think back on your college experience, is the NBA's 1 year and out high school requirement enough, or would you like to see a change in that regard?
You know, I think it goes player by player, situation by situation, Kevin. I can speak for me. After 3 years, I was not ready, on the court or off the court.
That surprises me to hear you say that.
After 4 years, I thought I was ready pretty much on the court, but off the court, you're really never ready to have the challenges out of basketball.
So you like the 4 years. You thought that was huge for your playing.
For me personally, I like the 4 years.
And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And since halftime, it's been much more of a struggle for them to score inside. The D has been a bit quicker to collapse when they get it down low.
DeMar DeRozan has turned the corner from being a guy who helps with the scoring load to a guy who can carry the scoring load. Has a lot of ways to put up points on the board.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 19-7 run. Christie can't make it.
That's not going to get it done.
Cooper kicks to Chamberlain, but they recover it. Inside, here's Fox, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
Toronto leading by 15. Here's Christie.
Rebounds.
Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turf.
No intimidation factor at all. They felt like they were playing at home, and they showed it.
Pass to Christie. To the middle, and stolen by Goodrich.
I didn't mean to
Fast break, the Lakers.
Throw it to the corner.
And Davis pulls it down.
This guy keeps
almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
And the shot goes in.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Stoudemire with the ball. The 19-foot shot and the miss.
Yeah.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. You know, we stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh. You know, tonight he put up his high for the season, found his rhythm, never let up, just a terrific scoring effort all the way around. What'd you think, Kenny?
9 points.
He was extremely selective tonight. It's hard to bait him into taking bad shots, which I really did like. He resisted the temptation, and he showed a lot of discipline. Shot over 50%, high 50s.
He took his rebounding to another level tonight, fellas. He was beyond good. I mean, he was, what's the word I'm looking for? That's right, stupendous. Great instincts, great intensity. It was all working for him.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see you.
Good night.